Welcome back to the Whitehouse farm.
Thanks, Olaf. All right, so welcome back. What we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna go ahead and we got a new 3-point post hole digger. It's a county line, and we're gonna go ahead and start assembling this. So there it is. All right, so let's get the tractor, we'll get it over here and get the tools, and we'll start getting this thing together. I think all the screws and everything are in here. All right, and this actually holds the instructions when we're done. So okay, so this is how it's set up. We're gonna take this. And it looks like one of these smaller nuts. Thread this on here. All right, so same thing on this side. Okay, so that's on there. Let's go ahead and connect it to the 3-point hitch. Okay, now we got this big monster of a piece. We can go ahead and attach this on there. All right, first we're gonna have to disconnect our top link here. Get this lined up. All right, so now that we got that in there, the instructions say to put it on the second hole here. All right, it's starting starting to look like something now. There we go. That's a little bit more manageable. Okay, so now we got left is this piece here. So go ahead. There we go. Got the cotter pin out. And this should slide. So we want to connect this and slide the pin through this area right here. There we go. All right. And that's how you do it with one person. Just lower it down so it's manageable. That's all you got to do. Let's get the cotter pin in there. Yeah, that ain't going anywhere. Okay, so we can go ahead and mount the instruction holder, and we could also keep other stuff in here. Probably gonna keep some extra shear pins in here, so if something happens, I'm out in the field, I don't have to run all the way back and try looking for them or anything. So I'll store them in here, and should be all set. All right, that's on there nice and good. Actually, got to pull down a little bit on this to get it past the nut there that hangs out, because it actually rubs against right here. So just pull it down a little bit. You can see how it moves, and then you can screw this on. Okay, let's go ahead and raise this sucker up now. That way we get ready to put the PTO shaft on, and then the auger drill bit. Okay, with the PTO shaft, we want to make sure that we go ahead and grease it up before we go ahead and put it on. Just a lot easier just to do it this way. Yep. Okay, here's the grease fitting right there. Couple pops, and you can see it coming out the sides. Grease right there. So simple as that. And now let's get the other side. So we're also going to want to put a little bit of grease right in here. And all this is going to do is this is just going to help for when it's going on the PTO shaft. That way it's got grease on it. Helps it slide down better. And rub a little in here. All right, so next we're gonna want to connect the PTO shaft. And when you're doing this, you just pull back on this right here. That way it'll connect right in. Yep. You can hear that slide right in. Alright, so next we're gonna want to bring it up into here. Okay, so with the PTO, the shaft here, there's a hole here, and that has to line up with the hole on the shaft. So we'll line them up, and then we'll go ahead and put this bolt right through it, and then tighten it down. Actually, I turned it just enough to where I'll be able to tighten up this set screw, and also so I could get this nut to finish tightening that on there. So that actually works out better. And do the set screw now. Okay. All right, so the set screw is tightened and the nut around is tightened. So that's all together. One bolt on, one more to go in, and then we'll put the lock nut and the nut on there, and then we'll tighten it up. You can see there's one there, and then we gotta put another one through here. All right, so that one's in. Okay, so now we got both of the auger bolts in, and they're all tightened up. So now there's also a handle that goes with this. Here's the handle. And this is going to connect up top here. Alright. You can see there's a pin right here. Pinhole. Goes down through there. And then just connects right there. And there's a couple different holes you can put it in to adjust for length. I did mine this way, that way it's not in the way of anything. So when I open up the back window here, it's not hitting anything. And then you got a nice little cover for the handle right there. So, alright, so that's all on there. Alright, so that's on there now. But let me show you why the handle is kind of important. So when you are backing up to go ahead and you want to go ahead and dig in a spot, and you can see how it's kind of out of whack, you just take the handle and you can straighten it and center it over where you want it. So this will move the whole thing for you. So that's what the handle's for. Alright, before I forget, we got to put some clips in here. That'd be bad. Okay, just remember when you buy these, that even says right here, notice, gearbox shipped without lubricant, fill with 80 to 90 lubricant before using. So these come dry, so make sure that you add gearbox oil to it before you go ahead and start it up. And then also grease all your fittings on the PTO shaft too. So, alright, let's go ahead and start filling this. What we're going to do, we're going to take out this plug here, and then we're going to level this, and we're going to fill it up with oil until we start to see oil weep out of the hole here. Once we start seeing it come out there, we know that it's full. We can go ahead and set the Allen screw back in and tighten it up, and we're all set. Alright, so I just slowly let the PTO down and held onto the handle to get this nice and level. Ooh, it's on there tight. Ugh. And then this is the fill hole up here. We'll go ahead and take that off. Okay, and this is the gear oil that I'm using. Bought it right at Tractor Supply when I bought this. I got 2 of them because I didn't know how much this actually took. So, and this is 80 to 90 weight. All right, as you can see, it started to come out the hole, so we'll go ahead and tighten this up. Okay, As you saw, you started to come out the hole there, so that way we know that it's full and it's where it's supposed to be. Let's put the top bolt back on, and we should be all set here. Okay, so now we got the gear oil on there, and that's all tightened up and all set. Next thing to do, I think, is go give this sucker a try. So let's get out there and try. Okay, so one other thing is it does come with these 2 leg stands, and that's for when you're storing it, and actually helps keep it upright, so it's a lot easier for one person to hook on. And they actually go right in here, and then you can see the holes where the clips go through, and then that'll actually hold it. So it's pretty cool. It's a way to store it, so it's not, you know, in an awkward position, because this would be awkward to try and just set this thing on the ground and be all over the place. So, and oh yeah, so we still gotta make sure that we put our directions in here. So the PTO booklet and this. And I also got some shear bolts. I'll put them in there. Those will definitely come in handy. All right, so we're connected there, connected here, connected there. Got the PTO shaft connected. Got it connected up here. We got both parts greased. We're connected up here. We got the handle connected. We got our bolts connected here, and our bolts connected here. And we got the hydraulic fluid or not hydraulic fluid, we got the gear oil in here. So it's all set now. Alright, so we're just gonna have to work on doing it nice and smooth so it's not so jerky, but that works pretty good. And like I said, we use the arm to go ahead and adjust it. So we're starting to hit some rock down there. We got a lot of shale and stuff here. We're going to get down about 2.5 feet here, but that is cool. That is a nice hole.
Dad, you can turn it around. Lower it in, then rotate it around.
So that's definitely a lot easier than my other auger, which I'll show you. All right, so I'd say that works good, and we're gonna be able to start running a lot of holes here and start getting the new fencing up for the animals. So this will work out great. All right, so this was the guy that I had to use forever. This is gonna be huge. That's a game changer. This thing's great for getting in tight places and stuff like that, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm still gonna use this for like in the woods and certain angles and stuff like that where I can't get the tractor in. That's gonna come in handy. But this is what I used to use with a 12-inch bit to do all the holes for my posts all along here, all the way throughout back and everything, all along this side and the back there. But now that I got this, man, it's gonna be awesome. So I look forward to this, and I'm gonna post some future videos on this. So get ready for the future videos, and hope you guys like, enjoy, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And we'll see you on the next one. All right, bye guys.
You can't say goodbye without saying goodbye to me.
All right, Olaf, we'll see you on the next one. All right, bye, Obo.
Hi, guys.